Hi guys, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. What a beautiful day it is here in Ubud in the beautiful Rewake retreat. Final day was last night and we've had a good sleep this morning. Everybody's left now. I'm so proud and honoured to have been a host with Don Tallman and Layla Satie, and I'm very proud of being part of the beginning, the seed that has been planted with the company called Lemon House. Watch out for this company. They're going to do some great things in this world. I'm sure of it. I'm proud of them, and I'm very, very happy to have been their first speaker alongside Don Tallman and Layla Satie. Today's a great day, guys, and I'd like to talk to some of you that may feel a little bit anxious, and watching this you might get a little bit angry with me, but bear with me a little bit. Let me explain. Wait till the end of the video and make your conclusion then about this hot topic. And it is a hot topic and it affects many people, both sides of the coin. So what is this topic about today? Well, let me start off by saying that when I was a little boy, I was born into a family of a mother who was loving, kind, caring, an earth angel, without a doubt. She left too early. When I was 12 years old, she moved into the spirit world with cancer of the stomach, and it was very painful, and that's relative to this story. It really is, so bear with me on this. Unfortunately, I had a father who was only had two forms of energy, silence or rage, just them two. So he was either very quiet or very angry, and that was his life. That was how he was. He didn't show any love at all, and very rarely showed any interest in any of the family. Basically, he was locked in the world that he was locked in, and nobody could get in. It was that simple. Now, as a family, or should I stick with myself, as I grew up, I started realizing that I started to blame my father for everything. And every little action that I took which wasn't good, every pain that I felt, every emotion, every time I felt sad or angry, I used to what did I used to do? It wasn't blame as such, it was more of this is why I am feeling like this, because if I had a father who was loving, kind and caring, I wouldn't be the person that I am. So yes, to a degree I was blaming my father, but I was using him deep down as a scapegoat for my emotions and who I am. Now, you're gonna maybe watch this and think, well, it's true. If they were kind, loving and caring, I wouldn't be the person I am, because I am who I am because of how they treat me. Well, first of all, you need to understand why you've come into this world. And one of the things which is so important, which none of us really consider, is that we do choose our parents before we come into this world. Now, half of you are switched off already now, but bear with me. One of the reasons why we come into this world and feel the pain and suffering and the abuse of family is because we need to experience it, understand it, and more importantly, grow stronger than it. So how I use the analogy of breaking the mold of our parents is something that you need to hold on to. Breaking the mold of your parents doesn't mean that you have to be more loving and more kind than like my mother was. That's not it. But it's being stronger than the weakness within our parents. So, like, just say you have a mother who you believe is not so loving. She wasn't there much. She didn't love me. She didn't show me what I needed to feel. And you blame her for that. You can't blame her for that. What you have to do is say, okay, my mother was my mother, and this is relative to what I'm saying. You've got to understand that everybody's love, how they show their love, is as powerful as what you wanted that love to be shown. And you're going to go, well, she didn't show me any love, but maybe she did. But maybe you didn't see that love because you were expecting a bigger, stronger, more powerful love than she could offer. Because maybe, just maybe, her parents didn't show her any love. And she probably maybe thought the same about her parents. And yet her parents may have said, well, I did my best and this is the only way I can love. So I come to realize that my father did show love, but the only way he could show his love is the only way he knew how to show love. So there were the very little and very rare moments that he showed his love to me, that he may have kissed me on my head when I was asleep, or washed my socks when my mum died, or made me food, asked me if I wanted breakfast. These are the things that I truly believe, that was his way of showing his love. Of course we all want more love. I think that's ultimately what the world is about. We all want to be loved. Nobody wants to be shouted at. Nobody wants to be deemed stupid or, not good enough, or I don't know, all of the things that you felt because of maybe your parent or your brother, your friends see you as, and create the energy of how you feel they are. But I think it's true in saying when we create the energy, we do create that energy. We create the problem. We create a snowball effect that we think that they're having a go at us, they don't love us enough, but really it isn't about that. And I think that's what keeps us trapped. I think that's what keeps us frozen in love and to be able to love more. So you know what I did one day? I laughed in my van when I was in the car because I just bought my father a three-piece suite, and I was so proud of buying it him because he had such an old one. And he said, I don't like the colour, it's horrible, I don't like it. And I got into the car, I was heartbroken when he said it, and I just thought, this ungrateful human being. I got into the car and I remember putting my head back and I just started laughing uncontrollably. I started laughing thinking, you know what, the penny had just dropped. He'll never change, that's the way he is. And I have to accept him for that person. And it's not that he hates, and it's not that it's just his way of expressing. So I came to the decision in life that I accept my parent, my father, for who he was. And that made a massive difference in my life. And I realized that, you know what, the lesson I learned from my dad was the most valuable lesson in the world. How could I actually see how I've grown if I never saw what my dad was like with me? So me with my children, I love them. I've never raised a hand to them. I've never had to shout at them. They've been amazing and I've loved them, and I tell them every day, every time I speak to them, I say, I love you, I'm proud of you. So I am the better model of my father. I have broken the mold of my father. So I put that to you today. Have you broken the mold of your mother? Have you broken the mold of your father? Have you broken the mold and become the better, stronger, to accept our beautiful parents for just how we want them to be, and to love them for who they are, and to look at the valuable moments of when they actually did help us in many different ways, not just by the things that they did, but the things that they didn't do, that we think they didn't do, that made us more aware, stronger and powerful. So today, flick the switch from the darkness to the light and ring your mum up and tell her how much you love her and thank you for all that you did. Ring your father up and tell him, I love you, Dad, for all that you did for me. And I try to be the better version every day and hope to make you proud. Your parents did their best, and that is the truth. No matter how you look at life, no matter how you feel about it, we chose our parents, and I, for one, am proud, even through the abuse, even through the way he was. I am proud to still have my father as my father, no matter what I've said about him and how angry I've got and mad. He still showed me amazing lessons in life and taught me how to do this. And many other things. I embrace them moments of my parents teaching me to be the better version that I am, even though they knew it was a challenge for them to do their best for us. Let's appreciate it today. From my heart to yours, guys, I hope you take a little bit from this and use it wisely, and reconnect with your family and just tell them how much you love them. You'd be surprised if they ever left this world how much guilt you'd feel for not telling them. So tell them if you've got the chance. Okay, have a great day. Take them on holiday as well. See you later. Bye.